Hi everybody. I decided a pool was a simple enough project to not make a whole episode out of. And I also decided that the floodgate from Buildcraft would be about the best way to fill this thing up. So, we have that going on. The floodgate is, I don't know, there probably is a better way to do this. The floodgate fills up an area with water horizontally and one spot underneath. So for filling up a large area, I don't know of a better device. But I do have to move it up a meter every time it finishes a layer. Anyway, I did get the squid spawning. I had to actually make some changes to the world configuration in OTG. But that really needed to happen anyway. Because there are a lot of recipes that actually require squid ink. And I didn't really feel like digging into the Mindtweaker scripts to change everything over to black dye. Although, of course, I did already do this with the clipboard because, well, you got to have a clipboard early stages. How else are you going to know what to do? Well, how else am I going to know what to do anyway? Which brings me to things that I need to do. The power plant we're sort of going to be working on. I plan on... I'm not sure if I'm going to be working on that next episode or not. What I need right now, though, is a warehouse in this location. Because I'm getting tired of running back and forth to the old base anytime I need something that I've got in storage. So, I'm thinking a warehouse building is going to have to be a big building because I'm going to use storage drawers with logistics pipes. And I have a few ideas for the warehouse. We're going to make it in sort of a Japanese-ish style. We may use some paper walls, some pagoda-ish roof slants that don't extend quite as far. And probably not as prettified as all this marble. We're not going to make it out of marble. We're going to make it out of something more wood-like. You know, like wood. But before that, I'm thinking a road here would be nice. And we can use that to separate the warehouse over here from the restaurant over here. Oh yeah, I'm going to be building a restaurant, but that's going to be like at least 3 episodes down the road. And the basic power for the logistics pipe system can be provided by these windmills here until we get a proper power system in the episode after that. So I'm thinking a cobblestone street, but not just plain cobblestone. Probably something with a tiled look to it. Come to think of it, I think I have a better way to do this too. Okay. I don't want to change all the cobblestone in this and then when I want it to be something else, make it something else. So we're going to figure out how much cobblestone we want to make out of this road. 672. 10.5 stacks. Man, it's nice when the math is easy. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half. Did I math that even close to right? Nine, 10 and a half. And then there's this stack, so we'll just put this stack back. And then I'll figure out what kind of texture I want for this road. Small disordered tiles or just, yeah, disordered tiles I think should be nice for a nice cobblestone street. Use the old chisel first. All right, and we can put this all in here. I'm hearing bats, and it's not always... I haven't quite figured out how to tell regular bats from the new hostile bats added by the Gravestones mod extended. But I know if they come out in daylight, they burst into flames. And I would think that they would show up as hostile on the minimap. So I guess the bat that I'm hearing is probably not hostile. At any rate, doesn't matter. Because it's daytime now. All right, making a road. Man, that builder makes things easy. Maybe too easy. And the warehouse itself, I'm thinking maybe a 32 block wide square to put it on. And so 3 plus 16, 19. All right, so we'll just move it over 20. We'll make it 32 blocks. I'm just doing the foundation now, because I'm expecting to play with Arthrilhed later, and I figure we can work together on this. And let's see, what did I want to add to the offset? 3 plus... Okay, yeah, we're just going to make it 20. And we'll move it back about... No, we'll just leave that offset at 0. Now, why is that over this way? I masked that wrong. Oh, 20 plus 37, which is 57. Yeah, I think that'll make a good area for the main first warehouse. And if I give it a flat roof, then I can just build it higher when it's time to expand. Flat roof on top with a little bit of curve on the edges. Okay, so we'll just put down cobble here for starters and start. It's kind of fun to watch when you're in pancake mode, but in VR, my view kind of locks up for a moment when that's happening. Yeah, that's as ugly as all get out. But that's okay. We're going to put stuff on top of it. I'll probably put like a street curb made out of stairs along the first part. And probably like plain stone stairs. Might even use marble just to set it apart from the color. And then build the next layer up out of grass, well, dirt, and then put in some grass to grow later. A couple of shrubs around the building itself. And maybe make the building maybe more like 24 by 24, and that gives a 4-meter border on each side for the dirt and gardening and roof overhang. Alright, it's actually 16 stacks. I'll put the other half stack away when I'm done. As long as I don't look over there, it doesn't mess up with my sight. All right. That looks like a nice place to build a building. I should probably put another megatorch under the other end of this, and possibly under the other end of my swimming pool, because I have seen mobs spawning on the island that's so very close over there. Right now, we're going to move this floodgate over 1 more meter. And somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure I do have a block of grass that an Enderman has left laying around. Alright, so we'll spread this grass out around here. And after that, I need to quit until Arthrilhed comes on. Which is fine, I've got lots of editing to do. That'll do. Alright, so hey whippersnapper.
What's up, old man?
So yeah, I guess I don't need these signs here.
I was just reading those too.
It was just saying that I'm going to make an ME system. But I do want to take this stuff.
I like those wings.
Me too. There should be a pair of fairy wings over in here somewhere. They might be in the AE system. Now, since you're on keyboard, once you put them on and they go in a bobble slot, just push R to start flying and then push forward. Make sure you're well fed first. If your food runs low, you start dropping.
Okay, yeah, I am not well fed. I believe I saw cheeseburgers in here.
Cheeseburgers will do. Well, the default key to activate them is R, and then just push forward to fly forward, and you sort of glide. If it's, you may have a conflict. Maybe you have some R set for something else too.
All right, let's see. Yes, it's also set as dragon breath.
Okay. Well, we won't be needing that in the next couple of episodes.
Oh, and I also have another one that's conflicting with it. Show recipe, at least, is conflicting with it.
Yeah, but that should only happen if your inventory is open. But it may not care in the conflicts. keep with keyboard conflicts.
And aim up is also R. Okay. Ah, there it goes. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And it is very quick, too.
Yeah.
I can get used to that.
Yep. It is
But
a really great mod for this kind of mod pack.
I like that. And what kind of wings do you have?
Let's see. I have blaze wings.
Oh, okay. Are there dragon wings?
There are dragon wings that you can use dragon breath to make.
Oh, okay.
And, you gather that in bottles when Jean is trying to blow flame at you.
Ooh, and there's evil wings.
Yep. And bat wings, I need to adjust the recipe on that. I changed gravestone mods because Koril's tombstone got pulled from Twitch, or from SourceForge rather.
What got pulled?
Koril's tombstone. That's the tombstone mod that I was using.
Oh.
But I switched it for the gravestone mod and gravestones extended.
Okay.
So one of the side effects is that there are vampire bats, and they drop a vampire bat wing when you kill them, and I need to make a recipe so that you can use those for bat wings. But
all right.
For right now, let's go ahead and take a trip to my other base.
All right.
Now let me activate my airship, and then once you right-click on it,
hang on, let me take something out of one of my slots. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, I fell through it.
Okay. Yeah, now right-click, and you should automatically seat in one of the passenger seats.
Ah, okay, cool.
Cool. All right. And you're playing on keyboard, but I am doing this on VR. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, still haven't set up excuse me, Minecraft. Sorry, I've been up since 1 a.m.
No, that's okay.
I had to be at work at 3 a.m. So yeah.
Yeah, that's early. Why am I not? Okay, now I'm descending.
Why am I holding a crafting table?
I do not know. Were you holding one before?
No. I guess I just switched to it. I guess it was in my inventory.
Okay, I probably should have had. Well, I can't control which seat you go into.
Do you have a magnet on you or something?
I do have a magnet on you. I'll give back whatever I scooped up.
Oh no, I was trying to toss stuff overboard.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is my base.
You've got like a pagoda over there.
Yep.
Or however you say it.
Yeah, you remember that astral shrine that was where the top is?
Yeah. And you have a giant swimming pool or whatever that is.
Yeah. Well, actually, I plan to build a more boat-shaped airship, and I thought I would have it land in there. But I also wanted to test squid spawning.
Ah.
So I built that for both of those purposes.
You have definitely been busy on your time off.
I have. So, yeah, over here, this is my tanker.
I was wondering what this was.
Yeah. It turns out that,
Oh.
yeah, fancy fluid storage is more or less compatible with Da Vinci's vessels.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Although I did also have a weird bug that it lost me 500 buckets of oil. So I had to go somewhere else and drain an even bigger oil well. So now I have 1,200 buckets here. I was thinking that today we could work on a warehouse for my area, if you wouldn't mind joining me with that.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay. But first I need to relocate my floodgate so it will continue filling up my pool.
Okay. I'm going to go look inside of this pagoda.
Okay.
I have to explore.
Well, that's what the pack's all about.
Travel anchor. Ah, okay. You've started Thaumcraft over here. So, have there been any major changes in Thaumcraft since the last time I played it? It's been a while.
I'm not sure. When's the last time you played it? 110?
I don't remember what the version was. I know that it was on that server that we played on last time that I had those reactors underground and
Oh, yeah. I think that was Thaumcraft 4. And, yeah. Azenor managed to move on to version 6 before he got out of modding and then handed the mod over to the Clan of the Full Hub. So
okay.
King Lemming is now maintaining it.
Okay.
But yeah, he did put in a whole new systems for everything. So everything looks mostly familiar, but also quite different.
Okay, I do notice that there's new like icons for stuff.
Yep.
Cafter's Gauntlet. That's different. That's new.
Yeah, that replaces the old wand.
Ah,
And
so
the
no
old
more
wand
wands.
focuses go on the gauntlet.
Okay.
Alchemy
Can you
is,
still use this with the enemy system or no?
I believe you can.
Okay.
Although I'm a good distance away from trying that. I want to know more about warp and taint before I get into this, because I have already had this warp rift open at the top of my base.
Oh,
And
that's fun.
fortunately, all it did was eat a few blocks and release a wisp that tried to zap me a few times.
It's just one little wisp. You should be able to handle that.
And there it goes. See, I was going to be nice with you, but no. All right. Yeah.
So is all the power generation for this area coming from these windmills?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I plan to generate power with Buildcraft fuel once I get the refinery going.
Okay.
And over here is where I'm thinking about building my warehouse. So I have this road here for other things because I'm sure I'll probably want to put a factory over south of us. And I'm thinking about a Chinese restaurant across the street. Well, actually more of a Japanese restaurant, with that big, like the little narrow two-story houses with the, with the banners in the front.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Speaking of Japanese restaurant, I kind of want to get some tamashi. It's all your fault. Now I'm hungry again. I'm assuming we're going to be making it out of cobble.
Actually, I was thinking about making it out of wood, and I've got a bunch of spruce on me.
Okay. Oh, it is getting dark.
Yep. Oh, I've also installed Morpheus in the mod pack, so one of us should be enough to make it daytime.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Trusty sleeping bag.
Yep. All right, so I guess I'll just start off with basic spruce for the walls and increase it from there. And that part's going to be easy, of course. Building a roof around it, I'm thinking like a roof overhang out of some stairs and maybe some slabs to extend it out just a little bit to give it that little pagoda-style curve.
Okay. Yeah, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll start laying stuff down.
Okay.
Typically,
well, hey, let's start with this because it's easy. Okay. It's easier for you to do this with your keyboard than it is for me to do it. Why don't you go ahead and set the dimensions to this to 24 by 6 by 24, and that'll be the top row measurements. The offsets should be exactly where we need it. Or actually, you'll probably want to raise the offset by 1, the middle number.
I have never used one of these builders. What do I have to place in it? What do I do with it?
First off, the question mark next to you see that where it says shape card in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, tap that question mark.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and the top row of numbers should be 24 by 6 by 24.
Okay. All right.
And in the offset, if you could set that middle number to 1.
Does the other one still need to stay 57?
Yes.
Okay. And box hollow is what you want?
Right.
All right.
Okay. And once you do that, get out of that. And on this left section of the GUI,
Yep.
those 6 tiles there, just under the word copy, there's a round thing.
Yep.
If you'll click
Support
that.
preview.
Yeah, that's the one. And then look to your right.
Ah, okay.
And this shows us where it's going to make the blocks. And I think it's still, it's 3 meters too low. So we want to go back in that offset and change that middle number to 4, I think.
All right.
Be sure and push that support button first to erase the, yeah.
All right. All right. How does that look?
That looks more like what I had in mind.
Okay.
All right, and this thing will also tell us how many blocks we need for the space. If we go back in the question mark, it says it needs 1,520 blocks. So that's about,
not too bad.
Yeah, that's about 20 stacks. Oh, also don't touch those wires.
Oh, I didn't even realize I touched them.
Yeah, they zap you.
Oh, dang. I didn't realize how much damage they did, and I was purposely walking into them.
And I will make some more planks to put into this strong box. I made strong boxes for these because you can pick them up and move them, and it still keeps the contents.
Nice. Since we don't have dollies, do we?
We don't.
Okay.
I don't even know if...
Dang it! It's that one that's hanging down right there. I didn't even mean to hit it that time.
That should be... Well, that should be more than enough. Okay. So if we open this and click where it says Y stop,
Yes.
I'll let you go ahead and do the honors, and that will make it start.
All right. Oh, nice. Well, that was easy.
Yep. Yeah, and fortunately I have a mega torch under the landing pad, so we should have no mob spawns in this.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm thinking we can put a door, maybe a couple of, I don't know, maybe rice paper windows. I believe there's a block for that in Chisel. I think I do want stone stairs for the roof here. And, well, looks like I built this too far away from the landing field, because we've got mobs. I got the mega torch set up behind the warehouse.
All right, I'm coming down that way.
And wow, I'm low on food.
I have 3 of those dampers left.
Oh, I've got 15 of something else that gives me 4 food. It's
Okay.
guiso. I don't know what it is, but it's good eating.
Okay, so here's the nether portal.
Oh yeah, nether portal is easy to see from here. Oh, and I also have some magma skin potion if you plan to go in the nether.
Ah, okay. That would be nice. Oh, no. No, what is going on?
What did you do?
Crap.
Did you fall to your doom?
I'm about to. Oh. Whoo.
Fly, young Arthrilhed, fly! Did you forget to eat first?
I ate while I was flying and I reactivated it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. Oh, that was so close. I'm not doing that again.
I have done that many times and died at least once since I got the new gravestone mod.
Oh gosh, that was terrifying.
Yeah.
Especially since I've died so many times on this server already from doing stupid stuff.
Okay,
I didn't want to add to it.
Alright, so I want to take the roof off of that place, and then that'll make those mobs easier to deal with. And the way I plan to do it is I'm going to put a quarry card into this builder. Turn that off.
Okay. I was just getting on top and I was about to start whacking it with an axe.
Let's see, I want to make that 22 by 22. And we'll just give it a dimension of 3. And an offset of 7. Let's see how that... That's not even close. Okay. 24 by... Okay, 57 by 6 by 0.
Those floating
So,
blue
yeah,
boxes over to the northwest.
The those are old support preview blocks from this builder, and that's what happens if you change the dimensions without turning off that little red and white button. Oh, that's
Okay.
needs to be a square.
Yeah, it looks to be kind of an octagon. I'm standing on the roof.
Okay, that's cool. And box. All right, and I'm hoping that that will be a block that goes through the roof and meets almost to the walls, but not quite. That looks like exactly what I want. Okay, good.
It leaves the walls intact completely. It would look like.
Okay, good. And this should eat all of those roofing blocks.
Yep, you are good.
All righty.
And there are
true,
4 creepers in here, though.
All right. And these walls can be erased by right-clicking on them.
Oh,
Also.
okay.
Okay.
I am going to stay away from these creepers that are attracted to me.
You do look attractive in a creepy sort of way.
Uh-huh.
Well, I did that wrong. I was going to put a door there anyway. Maybe I can do like a patchwork sort of floor, you know, just leave some...
Just put some dirt in there.
Well, I was thinking maybe some oak or birch, you know, just some different colors in there. You know, give it a look like an old floor that's had a lot of stains in it. Maybe coffee. Maybe I should make the whole floor out of oak. And just have a few spots of birch and spruce.
There you go. And you can use your chisel on wood, can't you?
Yes, you can, but it doesn't change one kind of wood to another.
No, but you could also do it. You could do a different texture of the floor from the walls.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used that on a lot of the stuff out here, especially around the swimming pool.
Yeah.
And I bet it's time to raise up that thing again.
So you were able to find 2 silverwood saplings, huh?
Yep. Well, actually, I found one and got 2 saplings out of it. And yeah, I actually had to chop this one down in my last episode while I was trying to get this airship to fly. You know how sometimes they won't activate if they're too close to something? This was doing that, but it was refusing to activate for a slightly different reason. I had the helm apparently in the wrong place.
Ah.
All right.
Oh, you got little squids.
Yep.
So how many buckets does this tanker hold?
Over 3,000.
Oh, nice. Oh, and you got a mega torch inside of this airship as well.
Yeah. I'm a safety first kind of guy.
Oh, you kind of gotta be.
Yeah. Do not want a creeper spawning on my airship and blowing up all my balloons before I go flying.
That would be unfortunate. Did you try to pour buckets over here to try to fill it?
Yeah, that's what I first started to do.
Okay, well at least it gives you a little bit of a way out if you get stuck in there.
Yeah. And well, swimming up is difficult in VR, but flying is easy.
Interesting. It's pretty easy when you're not in VR, though.
Yeah. Well, I also figured out that I can actually. It's easier to swim in VR if I actually do a swimming motion with my arms.
Really?
So yeah. I don't know if you can see me doing a breaststroke right here.
Oh, that's funny.
Swimming up is still kind of difficult.
Now, when you mine, do you actually have to do a swinging motion with your hands?
You don't have to, but you can.
And I'm sure because you like to live out the full experience, you probably do that.
Not so much when I'm mining, but when I'm swinging the sword, it actually does make it a lot easier to fight than just holding down the trigger button and letting it swat for me.
I might not be able to stay up until the time I said I was going to.
Okay, well that's fine. I can go ahead and continue after you're gone.
Okay.
Or we could continue this next time you can play, which...
That's completely up to you. All I know is that I've been up since 1 o'clock. So.
Okay. Well...
Let's see where... Oh, that's right. I couldn't remember for a second where I needed to go to get back to your base.
Oh, yeah. Getting the tired dumbs?
Yep, the tired dumbs.
Yep, I've been there.
Alright, is there still a way to convert EU into RF?
I'm not sure if there is or not.
Because I kind of want to make an IC2 reactor at some point. If I can convert it.
I'm sure there's oh, what am I thinking? I've got energy converters mod in this pack. So yes, there is a way to convert EU into RF.
Alright, awesome. Because I do like... Yeah, go ahead.
I did that because I wanted to be able to change MJ into RF.
MJ still around?
Yeah. Yeah, Buildcraft went to RF for a while, back in 1.7, which is, the last pack you played was mostly 1.7.
I think it was. I think it was like 1.72 or something like that.
Yeah.
Something I can't remember.
Yeah, it was. No, actually, I think it was 1.7.10. But you used to play the IE Evolved, I think. Well, anyway, back then, Buildcraft was on RF, and then about 1.10, I think, they went back to doing MJ. I don't know why. I really liked it when they were on RF, to be honest.
Yeah, I really like RF because it allows you to pretty much hook everything up to everything.
Yeah. And not to mention, I like using Buildcraft power for my bases because I like the Buildcraft engines, and I also like the Buildcraft the Buildcraft power lines, with the glowing energy going through them. I just really like the way they look.
Yeah. What were those power lines that you would fill with gelid cryothium?
Those were an RF thing, and they were from thermal expansion.
I really liked those, although they are very large and bulky looking, but they're just so cool in my opinion.
Yeah, and they do carry like infinite RF, don't they?
I believe so, yeah. Which, how can you not like infinite RF, transfer?
It does certainly come in handy.
Indeed. I really like the look of this base on the mini map with everything like perfect, ovals and squares, and it's just nice. The symmetry is nice of everything, and
Cool.
yeah,
I'm glad you like the look of it.
yeah, I do like that.
I'm thinking that I want to round off this. Oh, chickens. Cool.
I think I want to. Oh, look, chickens. If that's not ADHD, I don't know what is.
Let's see if I can get some chicken chunks.
Oh, Britannia.
Yeah, I set up some Britannia. I think I want to expand this and kind of round it out in the back. It certainly does need to be bigger, but I'm sure I've mentioned before that one of my biggest problems, I feel, is that I do tend to think small when I'm building stuff, or smaller than necessary. Because I look at other people's stuff and they're all these great big huge things, but for some reason, no escape for you. For some reason, I just feel like I need to make things as compact as I can, and I'm probably doing that with this warehouse. But I can build more floors on it as I build more storage.
I never actually thought about that's what you've always done, but you do typically gravitate towards towers.
Huh? Yeah.
What was that one? The Infinity Tower?
Oh yeah.
On Old Minecraft?
Yep. That was my first series, which one can look at by subscribing to my channel and looking at playlists.
Yeah, they can.
And I greatly suggest you do it, because that will increase my views.
Sometimes I miss that server, but I was also a little irritated. I mean, I understand that the Infinity mod pack we were playing on was pretty much dead. No one was playing on it anymore. But I wasn't finished building.
Well, I think what it was, was that over time, a mod pack on a server with lots of players will get lots of stuff tying up all the memory, and the size of the file expands. And and I think that's the reason that he was always changing mod packs. But
yeah.
It certainly was irritating that I could get through like 12 episodes of a series, and then the pack changed.
Yeah.
And so, they'd usually run like 3 packs at a time.
What was the one that Infinity switched to? I can't remember.
I think it was RR something Reborn.
Yeah, I just can't remember what it is. But I remember that I found a few issues with that. I know one of the major ones was I found out on accident how to dupe items on there, because I was using the that one archaeology mod,
Oh,
If you
yeah.
put if you put something in one of the inventories a certain way, instead of just placing it in there, it would immediately dupe the items.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did get annoying because I'd start a whichever one of their games I would start a multiplayer series in. Then I'd get through maybe 12 episodes. I had just gotten into building this great big huge flying airship. Okay, it wasn't actually a flying airship, but it was an airship shaped base because it was too huge to possibly make an actual Archimedes airship out of.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that you
Yeah.
made. I remember you made that.
I was really liking the way that one was coming out, and then, of course, he shut down that server. So I decided to make a new series, which I called The Crazy Eddie Way, and I would just do like three little sections uh, and, do some play in each of the three mod packs that he was running. And then he shut down Old Man Craft entirely.
Uh,
I was disgruntled.
I was bad, and I had McDonald's for dinner.
Yeah, I have to cut down on that. The calories on those really add up quick.
Yeah, and the amount of sodium in it, and not only that, but I believe even their freaking burgers are loaded with sugar.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It's
I
like
mean,
if you look.
sugar's addictive even if you don't really notice the taste.
Mm-hmm.
I could use a hatchet, or I could just axe these trees nicely.
Okay. I have to get going. I'm about to fall asleep here at my computer.
Okay. Well, I may continue this thing and finish it up and just show it to you next week. But it was good having you.
Well, it's good being here. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. So you take it easy, though.
Okay, you too. And I'll look forward to seeing you next week, and you'll see whether I finish this thing or not.
All right, let me go log out inside of a building in case you decide to end up moving any of this and there's any holes in the ground. So
Okay, yeah.
I think that would probably be a good idea.
All right. I'll be sure to put extra creepers in there for you.
I don't think you'll put creepers in your pagoda.
No.
But anyway, well, you have a good night, and I will talk to you later.
Alrighty, I'll see you around. Have a nice day.
Thanks, you too.
I kind of would like to wait until Arthrilhed can play again before I continue with this, but he doesn't really have that kind of time, and I don't have that kind of time to wait. So I'll just go ahead and put these little coffee stains in the floor. And get on with this storage room. Alright, there's a start. And I think I'll put the controller at the top of the room. So the logistics pipe setup is going to have some effort involved with the actual setup. And it is going to have some continuing maintenance. For instance, these boxes only have a capacity of like 8 stacks. Really, chests would be more efficient for basic space storage, although having it automatically distribute through the drawer manager helps a lot. And upgrading drawers as they get full will certainly increase my capacity. But yeah, it's not the quickest, easiest setup. But I do think it's more cool. Alright, so I have already done a lot of the logistics programming setup before. But surely I've forgotten something. And we'll need this to accept power. And I will take one of these windmills and set it up in the back of this. Or maybe just put up another ancient warfare windmill. Yeah, I might just do that. Have that spinning behind this building. So that's going to take a few more minutes. I think what I will do is go ahead and set up all the storage drawers I can after first setting up power. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set up the storage part of this room first. And perhaps Arthrilhed and I can come back and finish the decorative bits next episode. So, you don't really need to see me doing my design decisions for this right now, so Tempus Fugit. And storage system. It took me a little while to figure out how to get this extraction pipe to go faster. The basic one goes very slow. But first, you apply a module upgrade to the pipe, and that allows me to put additional upgrades onto each of the modules in the pipe. And so I added 2 action speed upgrades, and it's finally coming down at a half decent rate. All of this is coming from the output from my quarry builder. I had a diamond chest that was accepting everything that I didn't have going into the storage drawers upstairs. And I should have enough slots for everything, no problem. I should have enough slots for a while. And when I run out, like I said, I can build another floor on this warehouse and maybe stick a spiral staircase in there for access. Not that you really need to access it when you have your request pipe set up. I will set up auto crafting later. And the building itself, I hope to work with Arthrilhed later on. Yeah, these storage drawers are like they're almost designed for use with logistics pipes. Because these drawer controllers hooked up to the pipes act just like a chest. But yeah, this is now working pretty nicely. I'll be working on auto crafting later on. I'm thinking one of those great big half-circle silo type buildings with the corrugated metal. But yeah, we can work on that on a later episode. And we can finish this up next time Arthrilhed comes on. So I guess that's the episode for now. So until next time, have some fun, build something cool, and have a nice day.